The echoes of ancient ingenuity whisper from the dust, a testament to civilizations that mastered water, not through brute force, but through a profound understanding of nature's delicate balance. We embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of ancient water engineering, a legacy etched in the landscapes of Peru, Persia, and beyond, where water was not just a resource, but a sacred element, meticulously managed and revered. Our first stop, the arid plains of southern Peru, home to the enigmatic Nazca lines. More than just colossal geoglyphs, these lines are intricately linked to a sophisticated network of underground canals known as puquios. These aren't mere ditches, they are engineered springs, tapping into subterranean aquifers to provide a year-round water supply in one of the driest regions on Earth. The Nazca people, flourishing between 100 BCE and 800 CE, understood the hydrogeology of their land with an almost supernatural precision. Legend speaks of the water deity, Khan, who controlled the desert winds and the life-giving waters. Archaeological evidence, including pottery shards depicting irrigation rituals and the discovery of ceremonial sites near the puquios, suggests a deep spiritual connection to their water management practices. The puquios themselves were constructed with remarkable skill, featuring spiral-shaped entrances that allowed for wind to be channeled into the canals, potentially aiding in water flow and preventing collapse. The Nazca lines, often interpreted as pathways for processions, may have also served as markers to indicate the location of these vital water sources. The lines, some stretching for miles, point towards the mountains, where the water originates. The deity Viracocha is said to have taught the Nazca people how to build these waterways. The city of Cahuachi was the central hub for these activities, and the river Ica, which runs through the valley, was crucial to the system. The puquios, fed by underground aquifers, helped sustain agriculture in the harsh desert environment. Moving south along the Andean spine, we ascend to the heights of the Inca Empire, a civilization that mastered the art of terraced agriculture. Facing steep slopes and unpredictable rainfall, the Inca transformed unforgiving mountainsides into fertile fields. Terraces, known as andans, were not simply flat platforms, they were carefully engineered ecosystems, designed to maximize water retention and prevent erosion. The Inca, who rose to power in the 15th century, employed sophisticated irrigation channels, often carved from stone, to distribute water evenly across the terraces. These channels followed precise gradients, ensuring that every plant received the necessary moisture. The terraces themselves were constructed with multiple layers of soil, gravel, and drainage systems, creating optimal growing conditions. The Inca revered Inti, the sun god, and Mama Quilla, the moon goddess, and their agricultural practices were intertwined with their religious beliefs. The sacred valley of the Urubamba, with its abundance of water and fertile land, was the heart of the Inca Empire. The site of Moray, with its concentric circular terraces, is believed to have been an agricultural research center where the Inca experimented with different crops and growing techniques. The Inca ruler Pachacuti is credited with expanding and improving the agricultural system. The Inca used llamas for transport and fertilizer, and their sophisticated understanding of astronomy helped them predict seasonal changes and plan their planting cycles. The agricultural deity, Mama Pasha, was honored in rituals related to planting and harvesting. Venturing eastward, to the arid landscapes of ancient Persia, we encounter the Kenet system, a marvel of subterranean engineering. These underground aqueducts, some dating back to the 1st millennium BCE, tapped into groundwater sources in the mountains and transported water over vast distances to settlements and agricultural lands. The canets, also known as carais, were constructed using a series of vertical shafts connected by gently sloping tunnels. This ingenious design allowed for water to flow naturally, using gravity alone, minimizing evaporation and contamination. The construction and maintenance of canets required specialized knowledge and skills, often passed down through generations of mechanis, or canet builders. These skilled engineers were not only responsible for building the canets, but also for maintaining them, ensuring a reliable water supply for their communities. The ancient Persians, including the Achaemenid emperors like Cyrus the Great, recognized the importance of water management and invested heavily in the construction of canets. The goddess Anahita was associated with water and fertility. The city of Persepolis relied on the canet system for its water supply. The canets were crucial for agriculture and urban development in the arid regions of Persia. Finally, we travel to the island nation of Sri Lanka, where ancient engineers developed sophisticated irrigation systems to harness the monsoon rains. Giant reservoirs, known as tanks or wuas, were constructed to store water during the rainy season and release it gradually during the dry season. These tanks were not simply artificial lakes, they were carefully engineered ecosystems, designed to support agriculture, fisheries, and human settlements. The ancient Sri Lankan kings, including Parakramabahu the Great, who reigned in the 12th century, understood the importance of water management for the prosperity of their kingdom. He is credited with building or restoring numerous tanks and irrigation canals. The concept of wuas is also mentioned in the ancient chronicle, Mahavamsa. The ancient capital city of Anuradhapura depended heavily on the tank system. The god Varuna was associated with rain and water. The Bisokachua, a structure built into the tank bund, was crucial for regulating water outflow. These ancient systems, born out of necessity and ingenuity, offer valuable lessons for addressing our contemporary water challenges. In a world facing increasing water scarcity and the impacts of climate change, we can learn from the wisdom of our ancestors, adapting their techniques to create more sustainable and resilient water management strategies. The echoes of the past remind us that water is a precious resource, to be managed with respect, foresight, and a deep understanding of the delicate balance of nature. The deity of Varuna controlled the rains, and rituals were performed to ask for his favor. The ancient engineers understood the importance of preserving water sources. The ancient civilizations also learned to adapt their crops and planting schedules to work with the natural cycles.